everybody, what's happening? Andrew back here again with you to offer up another artist preset and this is one that I did a really long time ago, like it's probably been over a year, and I just could never get around to actually doing the video for it, and it was interesting. So I was about that close to redoing the whole thing, but I thought it worked, sounded good with the track, so I left it. And because I'm questioning why I did what I did in a lot of cases on this preset. And as I go through this, you will see why I'm questioning that. So basically there's 5 scenes. There's the intro distorted part, the rhythm distorted, clean picking, and then the chimey clean picking, and of course the lead guitar harmonizer. So the intro distorted part sounds like this. And I'm not quite sure. I think because of the harmonizer, or the lead preset, I think is why I set this patch or this preset up the way that I did. So I basically set up 2 identical, or mostly identical, I guess rigs, if you will. So there's on row 1 and 2 is one rig going multi-out, and then row 3 and 4 are basically kind of the same thing. I did this preset like a really long time ago, well before this latest update. So I would probably do this differently now, but I didn't want to reinvent the wheel, so I just went with it. But essentially, so that for the intro distorted part, I'm using the Brit 2203 amps, adding a little bit of EQ, going into a Brit 60B or 60B GB 90s cab, and then also after the cab adding some more EQ with a bunch of EQ moves, which are pretty considerable. And then from there I added an ambient delay, so it's set to small, and then on top of that a hall delay. So that's the prominent reverb that you hear. So if I bypass that, or you're going to hear it in that other rig down below. That's why you're still hearing that. So then when you go to the drier rhythm, you're basically just killing these reverbs, these hall reverbs. And really just using the ambient reverbs. All right, so then when you go to the clean picking, you could probably see, yeah, so I'm backing the gain off the amp quite a bit, obviously making it cleaner. I think, okay, there's the pitch shifter. And then you're then I go from position 1 to 2. You hear that delay, which is not on the rhythm. But when you go to the clean picking, the reason why I did that is it helped emulate a doubling kind of effect. And again, if I was doing this again, I would use the doubler. And it would be, I would use the doubler instead of trying to emulate a doubling effect with a delay. But I thought it sounded kind of cool. So if you're playing, with one guitar player, just kind of gave it a little, like a doubling effect in a way. And then the only difference between that one and then this chimey delay, or chimey, I've got way more compression, so I'm really squashing it with the compressor on the chimey clean. So yeah, so the chimey clean is way more compressed so that you can really just kind of smack the... And then after the lead too, I don't go back to the... After the lead, instead of going to that cleaner picking, which has a little more gain, this one's a little cleaner, even still, and more compressed. So coming out of the lead guitar, I will use this, the chimier clean for the picking pattern. And the way that I'm playing this is kind of a hybrid approach to how it is on the recording and then how he kind of plays it live. But with the compression being up higher, I mean, it sustains for days. And then for that part, I actually go back to the clean picking. And there's a bunch of guitars going on. I think one guitar is actually going something like that. And one might even be going. And then one. But, you know, with one guitar player, you can just kind of go. So for the lead scene, basically I'm just kicking in that harmonizer. I imagine, yeah, so I'm changing some EQ things too on the amp. More mids, a lot more mids actually. Less presence. Yeah. So for that lead guitar, basically kicking in the harmonizer, and I think the main reason why I did this too is because if I kill, let me do it over here. If I kill the first two rows, I mean, it sounds good, but I get the lower octave in there, or the actual, I get more of the dry guitar instead of kind of, it's almost like a wet dry, I guess is where I was headed with this. So I've got kind of like the dry guitar with no harmonizer. I say dry, I mean there's stuff on there. But the main guitar going out of rows 1 and 2, and then only the harmonizer guitar going out of 3 and 4, but kind of blending them to where you're hearing, to where that harmonizer sits in there, and you still get the little beefiness of the actual main guitar also. So that was, I think, the approach to that. But That's not how he plays it. I didn't play it note for note, but it's a really awkward fingering the way he plays it in real life. So I took the approach of because you're basically coming down. So really, same notes are involved. I'm just shifting down here to put myself in a better position to hit that last bend, which is more comfortable for me. I can't play it the other way, so. But again, if I mute that main, I mean, it still works. But the harmonizer does a great job on the Quad Cortex for that track and for that lead. And that's pretty much it. So thanks again for checking out this new artist preset for Trevor Rabin, 90210. I will share this on the Cortex Cloud for everybody. If you're interested in grabbing this and dissecting it and kind of seeing what's going on, or completely bastardizing it and making it better, which I have no doubt can be done now with the doubler, especially would probably be a really cool addition to mess around with that. But anyway, I appreciate everybody, and I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Last I checked, let's see where we are. Last I checked, it was like 3 away. Oh, now I'm 2 away, so 2,998 subscribers. 2 more to go and I'll be at 3,000, which is pretty awesome. Considering this is such a niche channel, I think that's pretty good, I suppose. But anyway, I appreciate everybody's support. And if you have any questions or anything, hit me up. Happy to help with anything that you may have a question about. And yeah, man, thanks so much again. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.